It's time to damage our own Pokemon? Hold on.
Hey everyone, it's me Joji, and as you saw in the intro, yes, we are going to be taking a look at Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR, the newest deck to come out of the Lost Origins set. And honestly, it's kind of underrated. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this guy, at least in the circles I'm in, or even some of the videos that I watch of some of the more pro players. I haven't seen this at all. They haven't talked about it too much. Maybe they're keeping it under wraps because of how good it is. This thing can hit a massive 300 damage without any additional item cards. All you have to do is make sure that every single Pokemon you have in play is damaged, which honestly is pretty easy to do. So first way you can go about doing it is having a Gengar. If this guy is in the discard pile, use its ability to put it back onto your bench without having to evolve it at all, but you put 3 damage counters on it. That's good actually, because those 3 damage counters you can move around to your other Pokemon using the newest card, Damage Pump. This thing lets you move 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your other Pokemon any way you like. So you can add on to any of your other Pokemon you're going to be playing. Speaking of other Pokemon, notable cards we're using. Radiant Gardevoir. We want to make sure we're taking less damage. That way we can survive some hits because Zoroark does have only 270 HP. So bumping this down actually is very helpful since we're going to want to have damage counters on it. This helps us mitigate easy knockouts for your opponent. And for our draw help here, we're using Bibarel with its Industrious Incisors, plus a Crobat to get an easy 6 cards into our hand if it's empty. And let's go back to talking about the damage counters. We're going to be hitting some damage counters onto both our Pokemon and the opponent's Pokemon with Gapejaw Bog. This puts 2 damage counters whenever a basic Pokemon is played, which is perfect for us because then our Pokemon become damaged when we play them, and better for us because we can make the opponent's Pokemon easier to knock out with that extra 20 damage already on their Pokemon. Now let's look at some of the supporters we're going to be using. We are pretty heavy on the boss here with 3 bosses orders. That way we can gust up any Pokemon we want to knock out, and we are running Melanie so we can attach some water energy, as you'll see, to our Pokemon if needed. And we are playing, of course, 2 Marnie and 2 Professor's Research. Now for our Poke Tools, we are using 2 Air Balloons, mostly to move our Pokemon in and out, like our Crobat, maybe our Gardevoir, Gengar if necessary, or I don't know, and the other 2 like the Empoleon V or the Lumineon V. And Choice Belt. We are running 2 because we need to be able to knock out anything that is a little bit higher. Specifically, things like the Mew VMAX with its 310 HP, but this makes it a lot easier. And the same thing goes with maybe some other V-Star Pokemon with something like a Big Charm attached to it. Now, as for energy, we are running 4 DTEs, which again is really detrimental for us, but again, we're hitting the 300 if it's 6, 280 if not, and then back to 310 if we have the Choice Belt attached. We're also running a powerful energy for that boost in 20 damage, which you can couple along with this water energy. We are running 4 of them. So those waters are actually helpful if we need to maybe run the Empoleon. There are a lot of decks right now running basic Pokemon that have abilities like the Comfey, the Cramorant, Lunatone, and there's a few others like Clefairy that you might run into. And if you want to just shut them down, Empoleon is a great way to do it with its ability Emperor's Eyes. Again, keep in mind, this only works on basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box, so Radiant Pokemon are not affected. But this is a great way to shut those decks down, and you can use the water and maybe a DTE to start attacking for 110 and knocking those Pokemon out. But that is pretty much the deck. We're going to be using obviously Zoroark as our main attacker. Ticking Curse, again, potential 300 damage without modifiers, and then Phantom Star as its ability. Great ability to be able to draw more cards that you need, or even discard cards you want to put into your discard pile. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into some games and see how well this deck does. Alright, Emily Pup, let's see what you have for your deck. Oh, a World Champions Dice Coin from DC, Washington, DC. Nice. Giratina, full on Giratina. Maybe running Giratina. I can't do anything, it looks like. I will be giving a mulligan. Hopefully not more than one. Zoroark start. Wonderful. We gave them 2 mulligans. I think they know what we're playing. Alright, but not bad. We still do have the TTE here that we can start off with. We are going first. Ultra Ball away these 2. Would be a good idea. Let's quick one away first, actually. Let's quick for Crow. I should have grabbed the Gengar, honestly. That was my mistake, because then I could have ultraed away the Gengar and the other water energy. We're gonna have to burn a boss. This time, I wanted to get the other Zoroark, I guess, now that we already have the Crow. You know what? No, we're gonna get the Bibarel. That way, if we do get a Bidoof, if we do get a Bibarel, we can evolve next turn. So let's get our 5. That's a nice hand, very nice hand. Would have loved that Gape Jaw Bog earlier. We'll hold on to our Air Balloon just for now. And I don't know what I was gonna do there. It's my first turn, I can't attack. Comfey. I could have actually, honestly, switched into an Empoleon. I forgot to check if it was prized or not. And then, that way, they would be kind of stuck because they can't use their flower selecting. Honestly, I totally forgot to check what they were playing. I was just too focused on setting up my bench. Water. Okay. See how many times they flower select. Hopefully not too many. If we're able to stop them at 2, that would be wonderful. Let's see if this next turn we can maybe go for the Empoleon play. If this is a true just Lost Zone box, we immediately lock it out. Lost our Rangaroo and a Capture Energy. Okay, they're at 3. Let's see what they do here. Could they get the 4? But even if they get the 4, if we're running the Empoleon, the Cramorant cannot attack. Oh, res. Okay, no, they're going straight for the Sableye. It looks like. How do we go about this? I don't want to get rid of this DTE without having some way to grab the Empoleon. This is a Giratina V-Star, looks like. Got rid of both of them. Yikes. They're going for the Cramorant play, though it looks like. How many do they have now? 5. There are the V-Stars, the Giratinas. They're at 5. They still can't use the Mirage Gate. I'm hoping they don't have another way to... Okay, good. This is really good for us. Oh, we got both DTEs here. Catch that there. Do I Marnie or Professor's Research? I really don't want to lose 2 DTEs. How many do I have in here? 2. I can lose 1 more. And I'm gonna Marnie. That brings them down to 4, which is okay with me. Not so good with me, actually. Let's check. Let's check and see. We do not have it, so we need to pull it now. Do we have 2 Bidoofs. We have no more V-Stars. I think one of them is prized. Let's grab our other Bidoof though. That's a little unfortunate that we're not able to start you know, adding to our start attacking maybe the Giratina, or maybe even block it completely. I don't know if I want to waste Phantom Star right now. I think I'd just take the knockout. Unfortunately, we can't stop him from possibly knocking us out next turn. That's not good. We really need that Empoleon. That Empoleon would have pretty much locked him out of the game. Alright, capture. Why did they get rid of capture? I guess they're just trying to attack with Cram for now? Do they have a way to go back to the bench? They've used 2 scoop up nets. Boston, okay. Scoop, okay. Doing the 110 for the Crobat, alright. I see it. I will have 2 Zoroark ready now. He doesn't have any V-Stars ready on his side. Let's do that. Ooh, this is actually kind of perfect, because we can use this to grab one of our Bibarel. And Industrious and Scissors for 5. Okay. Not the best cards, if I had to say so. We need an energy. I want to keep that empty space there for our... Ooh, you know what? I want to keep that empty space for our Empoleon, but I think at this point it's better to just try and go for a knockout on something else instead. Alright. I don't think we want to grab this. I guess we could do it for the Melanie attach, actually, on the retreat. Let's do that. We have the Gengar in play just in case we want it later. Yes. Melanie, we'll use that to attach the Crobat. That way we can retreat. What else do we grab? Ooh. Ooh. Well, I got the Air Balloon now. I guess we can put the other Bibarel in play. It might get knocked out. He might want to gust this back up and knock it out, so it's fine. Let's Industrious and Scissors for 3. Okay, nice. Damage Pump. Let's actually move some of these away from it. And 20. That way, I guess he can maybe survive something if he tries to use Sableye. Let's go for knockout here. 230. I think next turn we could maybe boss up a Giratina. Even if he evolves it, I don't think he has enough to start attaching. Actually, no, he does. No, he doesn't. He's missing 1. He can get it here. So that is now 7, so we can start using Mirage Gate. We haven't seen any of. Gets rid of a Scoop Up Net. Concealed cards for 3, right? It's 2, sorry. Did he get a Mirage Gate? Also, he needs to find a way to get rid of the Comfey. He's down 3 total. Oh no, all 4. That's bad for him. Alright, single attach to Giratina, right? Does he have the Mirage Gate? He has already lost 1 water. Actually, no. He's lost 2 water. He played the other Cram. Let's see. If we can boss up the Giratina with the energy, Okay. You know what? I think I might still do that. I was hoping for a damage pump here, but that's okay. We can at least get rid of the Gengar. Okay, we have one damage pump left in our deck. That's fine. Yeah, let's boss up this Giratina. And we can knock it out, I believe, without a problem, now that all our Pokemon are damaged. Good. 280. Would have been knockout even if he had evolved it. Empoleon is finally there. Damage Pump. I want to check. I have one more boss somewhere. I need to double check if it's in my deck or not. Let's see. He still needs 3 more cards with the Comfey or Colress. Wait, did he just discard a Colress? Okay, there's the V-Star. If he knocks us out, we can at least play something else. Ooh, it makes it a little bit harder. Very hard. We'll see here. Does he have a switch card? And does he have a way to power up that Giratina? This is looking very hard for him because he already has a very big prize card differential here. We have 2 to 6. I just need to knock out the Giratina. He needs to knock out both this Zoroark and 2 other Pokemon. He could maybe do it with the Sableye after maybe 2-3 turns. We'll have to see here. What is he switching into? Probably, if I had to guess, a Cramorant. But I think he has not sped it up enough. I don't know where his Mirage Gates are. What is he grabbing? Energy, probably? If he does grab the energy, he can use the Mirage Gate. That's for sure. There is the Mirage Gate. He's probably going to power this guy up and use Star Requiem if I had to guess. We still have our Phantom Star in play, so that Roxanne is not that bad, honestly. We'll see here in a second what he ends up doing. Colress, he's trying to get enough in there for Sableye, that's for sure. Let's see, he has 8. I'll get him to 11. He used Lost Impact. See, now it's 10. So next turn he could, you know, presumably have game. Or not game, but close to game. Professors is actually an amazing pull. Industrious Incisors for 2. Let's see if we just draw into a Pokemon. We did not draw into a Pokemon. I need to remember I need energy on the Zoroark before I do anything. I need to be doing actually not even 280. I don't need to move anything with Damage Pump just yet. You know what? I just realized this is why you have the Gengars. Put this in play. I'm doing, I think now, 310 damage for knockout. And that is game. This is why this deck is, I'd say, very slept on. It can do the damage. You don't have to worry about having to put Pokemon. Like me, I totally forgot. I could do the Gengar play into it and get the extra damage countered Pokemon I needed. So as you saw, this Zoroark V-Star is an amazing card. I think most people should try it if you really love these kind of like mind game kind of decks. You kind of encourage your opponent to attack and don't realize if it's a non-damaged Pokemon, they're actually helping you if they don't knock it out on the first try, because now that's an extra 50 damage you can do against them. As you saw with the Cramorant, he damaged my Hisuian Zoroark, giving me the extra damage to do the 300 potential damage. Obviously knocked down by the DTE, but still That was probably going to be enough if we had a Giratina V-Star in play already. And again, this is why we run the Empoleon V. They were running very heavy on the Comfy plays in the very beginning. If we were able to get this guy out of our prize cards sooner, it would have been game over for them. They would not have been able to put anything except using the Call Rest into their lost zone because of Empoleon V's ability. So there is pretty good coverage to a lot of the meta decks at the moment. So I definitely recommend you guys try out Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. It is a fun deck to play. Honestly, one of my favorites to come out of Lost Origins. And honestly, I think it's a little bit better than the Giratina V-Star, as we kind of saw in the previous game. But let me know what you think. What could you change in this deck to make it a little bit better? Maybe add some other cards. We didn't see too much use of the Dunsparce, but I have run into the Hisuian Arcanine deck against this guy in testing. That was no fun. Which is why I play this guy, just in case. Just like with Arceus V-Star, you want to avoid getting knocked out by fighting Pokemon. But again, let me know what you think. How would you upgrade this deck? Put down in the comments what you think of this deck, how you upgrade it, and just say hi. And we're going to be doing other decks like Kyurem VMAX, even the Goodra V-Star, and also the Giratina V-Star, even though we beat it. So again, get subbed, leave a like, and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when those videos do come out. Anyways guys, as always, stay safe, and thanks for watching.